Hello and welcome. This is Junhua from TCM Explained. In this TCM Theory series, we are going to learn about fundamental TCM theories of yin-yang, 5 elements, and vital substances. First, I want to give a brief introduction to something called Qi, because before we start anything, we must understand the concept of Qi. I cannot imagine making a video about TCM without saying that word, so that's how important it is. In Chinese philosophy, the character Qi can be understood as life force or energy. Let's write down the Chinese character Qi. The simplified character looks like this, but the traditional character has an additional part in the bottom. Some Chinese characters, especially old ones, are pictographs, meaning the shape of the character itself shows its meaning. The character Qi is a compound form of 2 pictographs. This upper part means vapor or gas, and the bottom part means rice. Vapor or gas can be understood as the air we breathe, and the rice can be understood as the food we consume. Without question, air and food are very important to us since they nourish our body and give us energy. That is why when we say Qi, we mean energy. However, Qi can also be matter. This might be confusing. The concept of Qi can be abstract, but the presence of Qi is very physical, meaning Qi is everywhere and everything is made of Qi. In other words, when the Qi disperses, it is in the form of more rarefied energy. But when the Qi aggregates, it is in the form of more materialized substance. Essentially, the energy and matter are in continuum, and they are in constant dispersion and aggregation. That is why the character Qi has 2 parts within, vapor or gas on top, which is more rarefied form, and the rice in the bottom, which is more condensed form of energy. The character Qi is immersed in Chinese culture very much that even now this character is oftentimes combined with another character to form a word. For example, angry in Chinese is shangqi, gentle in Chinese is heqi, physical strength in Chinese is liqi. So how about the usage of this character Qi in TCM? The ancient Chinese viewed the universe as heaven and the world we live in as earth, and they placed human in between heaven and earth. They believed that the Qi of the heaven and earth were in constant exchange, and we are all part of that transformation. In a sense, we are all connected and resonate with the natural environment we are in. We are just one Qi in different forms. That is why we should pursue harmony not only within our body, but also with heaven and earth, meaning our nature and environment. Let me give you more examples of different manifestations of Qi. In TCM, our body and physiology are composed of and governed by what are called vital substances. Vital substances are essence, Qi, blood, body fluids, and mind. They are essentially Qi themselves, but in varying degrees of material density. For example, essence is the most material form of Qi, whereas mind is the most immaterial form of Qi. In short, vital substances are different manifestations of Qi with different forms and physiological functions. Here, we can see that one of the vital substances is actually Qi. This Qi represents all kinds of other Qi that is responsible for certain physiological functions. There are many types of Qi in our body that maintain vital activities. To name a few, there is Yuan Qi, Yin Qi, Wei Qi, Long Qi, Spleen Qi, and more. So we just call them as Qi. Even if you don't understand all these terms, it's not a big deal for now, because this is our first video. We are going to have additional videos on vital substances and different types of qi that go into more details, so we will master them very soon. Let's recap what we learned in this video. We learned something called qi, and we can understand it as energy that makes up everything in the universe. Qi is in constant flux of dispersion and aggregation to be in different forms with varying degree of material density. Qi can be dispersed and be as rarefied as our mind, and it can also be aggregated and be as dense as our bones. Lastly, qi can be referring to the physiological functions of our body as well. So that was a very quick introduction to qi before we get into TCM theories. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Feel free to visit our blog for a summary or notes about the topic we covered. And remember to subscribe and turn on the notification for more videos. In the next video, we are going to talk about the theory of yin-yang.